Hello there, welcome to Brett's Play and welcome to a very real hell. So, this game is called Here They Lie, a horror game that's meant to be a bit spooky. In terms of reviews, I've seen a very mixed bag of things, a lot of people who haven't enjoyed it. Obviously we're going to see what I think myself. Just having a look around here, seeing what's there. So, as you can hear, there are children screaming somewhere. There is other things. I'm just going to try and readjust my headset. Just bear with me 2 seconds. Okay, let's go for it. It's a weird thing with PSVR is sometimes things can just look a bit fuzzy and the further down you get in some games, but I think that might just be what they're going for in this game. So I'm going to do what the options say there. I'm going to look forward and we're going to go for it. There we go, it's just adjusting. So we've got options. We can adjust the gamma, obviously up it up a bit. But we don't really need to do that. Let's keep it like that. That's all there is. So let's go into a new... Whoa, that was not what I expected.
Tick, tock, 12 o'clock. Time to go to bed.
Okay. So that was an unexpected way to start the game. So Here They Lie. I played the demo of it and I thought it was quite an interesting thing. Very much style over substance, but that's kind of what you want from horror games, especially horror games that are virtual reality experiences. Obviously, it's always good. Whoa, that's bright. Whoa.
I thought I was over you, but I have to admit, it was great seeing you after so long. Maybe I was wrong about us. I don't know. It's a big decision. Come see me when you've made up your mind.
This is very daunting. And we're in a random subway. Do I have to go in here? And yes, I do. Flash into white. Let's see what we go to next. It's now very much not white and there's a bunch of boxes. And as you can see, if I look down, I have a body. You play this game using the DualShock 4 controller. Body sort of moves about as your head moves about. Going to push forward, really. Now, the issue horror games will have on the PlayStation VR headset. So it's very loud, so I'm just going to stop talking for a second. Let's just pause it a second. So the issue that horror games are going to have on the PlayStation VR headsets is because of the type of screens they go for in the actual headset themselves, you basically have a sort of weird ... when it comes to black. That's just the way that OLEDs settle, really, which is fine, but in games which are mostly black, you sort of just see this not true colour constantly, which... oh shit, I didn't want to do that. Obviously you don't want, but, you know, let's push through the game and see how much of it will be plunging us into black. It's just more that it's an obvious distraction. It makes it obvious that there's a screen there. Whoa! So you can use circle to bring up a torch, look about to angle it where you want. Let's keep pushing forward. happening there. Let's just push through. Don't really want to hang about.
He's coming for you. You have to hurry.
So to move about, you use the right stick to sort of turn your body where you want it to go. I'm going to have a look and see what's over here. I can very much hear something, but there's no way of getting through there, it seems. So if I hold R2, I can run a bit faster. Still not much of a run, but, you know, it gets you through a tiny bit faster. And that sound tells me that I've got a trophy somewhere. This is really cool. Even though it does look a bit fuzzy around the edges in some parts in the distance, which could just be my setup, it's still really cool.
Buddy, when'd you get back in town? How you been? Man, if you're here, we have to meet up. You know, spray the town red like the old days. I just have to figure out where the hell I am. The streets don't look the same anymore.
So this says, look what I made for you. The maker said it was a thing of spit and filth and ash, and it turned its pretty head and smiled with teeth that were not its own. Gee, thanks, mate, for making that. That's not terrifying at all. I'm going to close that down a tiny bit more. There's a little torture. Just because I've accidentally faffed about a bit too much and made it too high. Or have I? Maybe I haven't. That is a good way to figure out what the gamma should actually be, because that's unreadable now. Sorry, bear with me. Yeah, that probably seems about right. Always annoys when you have gamma meters that don't have a way of sort of adjusting the gamma. Like, you can't see a colour chart to help guide you into what you're doing. That's creepy. Okay, so let's go forward. So this game works because it isn't you moving your hands as much.
You better not be late. Not this time.
Just keep running after her. And we've lost her. Brilliant. As someone that gets a bit freaked out by the underground, this is quite daunting at the moment. That's not the way I want to be going. Don't know what I just picked up. Let us help you find your true potential. Eee, that's really bright. There's nothing in there anyway. Or is there? That's not helpful. Pick something up. Let me... How am I meant to... Well, that's stupid. So it annoyingly doesn't let you use your torch when you're doing stuff. Let's try and get out to the somewhere where there's light and actually look at whatever's in my hand then. So I'm just going to recalibrate because it's got a bit confused. Then to recalibrate you obviously just use the options button held down. So, oh, I've lost it now. Well, I've no idea what I found. It might have been important, but stupid game mechanic made it so I couldn't read what it was. I can probably read it out here actually. Yeah, so I've got it again now. That's just ridiculous. Ah well, let's not get annoyed over spilt milk, as they say, or something like that. Okay, that was fairly innocuous and harmless. So let's just keep running, see what we got. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, that's who I am. Apparently I'm Moby. And Moby saw something, it would seem. So yeah, I'm playing this game today thanks to pushstartplay.co.uk. That was terrifying. You will be seeing the Let's Play on pushstartplay.co.uk at some point in the near future. We have a PlayStation VR team that are looking at some of the games that are coming out for the headset in various ways. We are reviewing what we can, but because obviously we're a small team, we are also just doing these Let's Plays to show it off. Oops. Seems to be very easy to lose calibration, annoyingly. Although I haven't been feeling motion sick, which I have felt with by some games that don't let you teleport. Where's our phone? Aha, there it is. Maybe. Hello? Maybe not. So I'm not feeling motion sick, I just feel a bit weird there. Oh, there we go.
Ah, sorry, got disconnected there. So, why'd you come back? Wait a second. You're here to see Dana, you dog. What, you gonna get back together again? What was that? Is there someone there with you?
I hope not. Although it does sound that way, doesn't it? Let's not hang about. There are shadows of shadows of shadows, 1,000 generations of shadows flickering on here, on the bare cave walls. If you close your eyes tight, you might remember which one was you. That's very daunting. See, now I don't know if this game has any real conflict to it. In the demo, there was an enemy, but it didn't really do out. I said it didn't do out, it ended the thing. I think they'd be somewhere around here, but they don't seem to be. Must be a bit further on. Okay, it's that. Is there anything here? Apart from a terrible dumpster? Nah, it's fairly innocuous. Let's push forward then. Obviously found a door. Let's go through it. Whoa. Whoa. No, thank you. That wasn't nice. It's a bit Silent Hill, isn't it, I suppose? Like, in that whole different dimensions thing. Is there anything over here? Nope. Nothing over there either. And that brings us back to here. Okay. So we could have found this a different way, but we followed the noise to obviously find a way through. So I know what all paths now lead to, so let's push forward. Okay, and here, it seems like almost where we started. It's fine for now. So this is very much, if you're used to horrors being jump, scare, this is definitely more one that tries to delve into the more psychological side of horror. Now, I took the dark road there because I'm used to games tricking you when it comes to taking the light road. Hopefully.
What happens when you die, what happens to your mind, it's for eternity sort of thing. You don't remember everything that happened before you were born, you just sort of popped into life like that, so I think you kind of get sad if you think about it, but if you think about it, like, everything's going to happen to everyone eventually. There's nothing you can do about it, it's inevitable. I don't think anyone really knows, I don't think we'll ever know until it happens.
I'd
like to think that maybe something happens and you die and do something, I don't know, or like the human race will go on to, I don't know.
Weird voiceover. Okay, so this... It's taken us somewhere. There she is.
Is this really how it was? It's so hard to remember.
And there she goes again.
Hey there, buddy. What? Dana was there? Just now? Then why are you on the phone talking to me? Get going. You're gonna miss your chance.
Now I know I probably should be following her. But... Whoa. That's good. I've not seen many games do that. But that is probably about the right amount of time, I would say, in terms of playing the game in one sitting. I am going to push on a bit more. I'm not just going to leave it at that because that's a bit too much of a vague cliffhanger. I don't feel we've seen enough. But it's good that it's encouraging breaks, because one of the problems with VR is you can find yourself playing a bit too long and then you feel a bit funny afterwards. Shit. Well, I've accidentally gone the wrong way, it would seem. I should have followed her. That's terrifying. Do not like, do not like, do not like, do not like. Fucking hell, that was terrifying. Don't really know where I'm running to. I'm just running. Why are you running away from me now?
Over here.
Ugh, creepy, creepy, creepy.
I saw something. Someone in the streets. I got out of there quick, but my God, it was like a furnace. I got turned around. I don't know where I am. What the hell happened to this city? And why can't I remember?
Creepy, creepy, creepy. So obviously, there's the random fire stuff. Let's keep pushing forward. Obviously that's why it was stopping you, because it was preparing you for the scary part. Let's leave that to do whatever it's doing. Don't really want to get messed about by that fella. And I'm just going to keep on running. When the rainy days are dying, gotta keep on fucking running. See, I don't know if they are going to kill me. I don't really want to mess about. I thought that was a person for a second. I don't really want to mess about and find out that they will. I'm just going to keep pushing forward. They seem more scared of me than I am of them. Like spiders. Keep on pushing forward. Thought I was going through that door, but obviously not. Not actually anything there to do. Can I go through that door now? Yes, I can. I have to deal with someone, aren't I? Bah! Okay, they do attack. And they attack badly. Jesus. Jesus Christ. That's terrifying. So that wasn't the right thing to do there, and they do very much kill you. And we're on some sort of ocean. But I think I'm going to leave that as the end of the stream, really. You've seen a bit of what Here They Lie has to offer. It's very much, I suppose, what some would call a walking sim, but you know, it's a slow gathering psychological horror which has got monsters. There seems to be no way to defend yourself against these monsters. I've just realised I can move here. Ooh. Maybe I was meant to die there. That's interesting. That's a cool way of doing load screens. But yeah, it's a psychological horror. It's got a lot of scary moments. And you finally make it home and it's all fucked up. Someone's been in your place, touching your stuff, leaving shit that's not yours lying around, and the girl at the door is like, "No, baby, it's cool. Just forgot. Please, baby." So, you know, there's going to be a way to get through this. It's not by trying to charge at the monster. That was a very intense battle to try and get through there. So I'm impressed in a way of how much they wanted to try and fight you.
This little glowworm toy, and you know, I put it like on the lamp. You know, help to like light it up at night, and you know, it'll stay warm and it wouldn't make the room so dark. I didn't really like dark rooms, but it was more of like scary movies, which I knew was fake, but as a kid you still have this imagination and everything. I don't know where my little glowworm is. I guess he got lost.
Sorry, I know I said I was leaving, but the fact that that seemed to be the right thing to do has intrigued me, so I'm just going to keep pushing a tiny bit more until we get to a point where I die, I suppose. Jesus Christ, that is insanely intense. So yeah, I am actually going to leave it that time. There are enemies in the game. They can kill you to some degree, it seems. They're very intense. Whether or not you like Here They Lie, I don't know. It depends how much you're into this slow burn sort of horror. I don't know how it's going to go, but, you know, I think it's quite interesting so far. It's not costing an arm and a leg, I believe. I think it's only about 16 quid, I want to say. So, you know, it's a good price for these kind of for this kind of experience, and there's a lot going for it that just makes it an intriguing one to try and get through. Let's try and restructure the game. And we're back in that room again. So, yeah, this has been Here They Lie. You can watch it and find out maybe hopefully a bit more about it over on pushstartplay.co.uk. I have been Brett Claxton. This has been a virtual reality experience that was a bit daunting at times. This has been Brett's Play. You've been wonderful. Thank you and goodbye.